In response to COVID, Olde Town Arvada has reimagined their streets as well as their dining and shopping spaces to offer a pedestrian-friendly environment. And you can support businesses in this community by visiting Olde Town Arvada. Today we catch up with Scott Spears, owner of Old School Kitchen and Libations.
Scott Spears, welcome to Colorado and Company. You are a big deal in Arvada. You actually own several businesses there. But before we get into all the details about what we're here to chat about first, where are you? Because it looks to me like you're next to a skeleton in a school bus. Can that be right?
That is right, yeah. So we are sitting in a school bus here right in front of Schoolhouse Kitchen and Libations. That we brought the school bus in for a little bit extra seating this year during the COVID times and during the cold weather. And we were trying to get creative and figure out a way to do some better outdoor dining. So we brought in a full-size bus.
I think that is so creative, and I love that your skeleton is wearing a mask, so you are getting those COVID restrictions just right.
Absolutely, can't be too safe.
Yeah. So let's talk about how you guys are really making things, feel different in terms of getting outside, getting out and dining. Let's talk specifically about what's available there in Arvada and how we can make it, work for us.
Everyone's trying their best right now. There's tons of patio heaters out here. Obviously, we have the school bus here. There's lots of plans in the work for other covered areas that you can stay warm, you can still dine. It might be a little chilly, so you might want to wear an extra coat, but there's all kinds of stuff going on down here in Old Town, and the streets are still closed. So that should be a huge help that we can spread out, we can stay socially distanced and have these tables still spread out to give people some room.
Yeah, and if people are really perking up and going, tell me about this school bus, can we actually make reservations to dine inside of the school bus?
You can make reservations, but it's kind of a first come, first served type of thing. So if it's available, we can do it for you. So we can put you up on the list. The problem is people are having so much fun in here that they're staying a little bit longer. So if we make a reservation, we don't want to kick anybody out. So it's just hopefully you can put your name on the list, say we'd love to have the bus, and if it's available when you get here, we can absolutely put you in it.
Yeah, and so once I get inside that school bus and we're sitting down to eat, we can actually enjoy our meal inside. Is that true?
Yep. We open up most of the windows in here to get all that crossed wind going on. We have a few different patio heaters in here that are electric. And we also have a big air mover, so we have fresh air moving in here. So yeah, it's just like sitting inside of a dining room. We have a 2-top table, a 4-top table, and a 6-top table in here.
Very nice. And what kind of food can we enjoy?
Oh, you can enjoy anything that's on our schoolhouse menu, all the food, all the drinks, really anything you want.
And you've actually brought a special bottle with us to talk about. So talk about this special bottle. I believe it's...
Yeah, so we're known as one of the biggest whiskey bars in Colorado. And now that there's these new rules for COVID, we're allowed for the time being to sell full bottles of alcohol to go. So we have a very special Eagle Rare single barrel pick here. You can see myself on there. It's the Bearded Eagle, we call it. So you can get this a full bottle of this, or you can get it by the ounce and a half, or 2 ounces.
Oh, very nice. And, you guys have such a cool story in terms of your history and a bit of a ghost story as well. Why don't you tell us that?
There's lots of ghost stories here, especially if you ask our staff, but we were the first school and the first one-room schoolhouse in Arvada. And, there's just lots of very strange things that are always going on here. And so our staff is always constantly trying to keep the ghosts here happy. They leave them little presents and treats in certain areas of the building just to keep everybody friends with the ghosts.
Yeah, and hey, we need it right now, this time of the year, right?
It's a little bit spooky. This guy will tell you that for sure.
Now, one of the faves there at the schoolhouse is the fact that you guys have this peanut butter and jelly burger. So kid food, grown-up food smashed together. It sounds great.
It's awesome. I mean, we have that burger, and that's just one of the different combinations that you can build here. Our burger menu is really known to be a build your own. So you can add anything that we have in the kitchen, you can put on a burger. So we have obviously the peanut butter and jelly burger. We have people that put on jalapenos and bacon and cream cheese and all kinds of just random things on their burger. So really whatever you want to make, you can do it yourself with our build your own menu.
Well, I think the guy to your left could use a cheeseburger if you're asking me.
I think so too.
All right. Well, Scott, thanks so much for being on Coco today.
Thank you very much.
Support local businesses and enjoy the vibrant atmosphere in Olde Town Arvada. Stroll, shop, and dine every day of the week. Now, for more information on other details, you can check out their Facebook page. You can also go online to oldtownarvada.org.